Peace, welcome. Twin flames are waking up. They are waking up. So let me give a couple more people some time to get on before we get started. Okay, I hope everybody's doing okay. Hope everybody's handling this wave okay. Yeah, so jump in, jump in. So Spirit just sent me a message, told me to jump on here and let you guys know that the wave is definitely happening. Just a reminder to those who are feel like they're stuck. You're not stuck. Spirit is saying that they didn't give you the go yet. Okay, so they didn't give you the your next mission. So if you feel stuck right now and you feel like you can't, you're not feeling it too intense, and you're feeling at ease and you're feeling calm. Spirit said they're preparing your next mission. So just don't just jump to something else to do. Be patient and rest, okay? Because when you download this this divine frequency, um, you have to absorb it, okay? So y'all make sure y'all like and subscribe, okay? Support truth, y'all. Support truth. The battle is good and evil, okay? The battle is good and evil. So you got to know what side you on, okay? And Spirit's going to help you. This is a divine, okay? A divine channeling. So make sure you tap in. Hit that like button, okay? This information here, you got to pay. You got to pay somebody for, and I'm doing this for free, okay? I could just keep it all to myself, but I don't want to do that. I'm trying to be sharing. Sharing is caring. So, um, so the vision that Spirit sent me was, you know, it was I just put I posted in my thumbnail. It was like an electric wave. Okay, it's coming. One just passed. It's another one coming. They're coming after wave. Now this wave is to wake up your sleeping twin. The wave is to wake up the masses. Okay, now I don't want you guys to look at the 3D, right, and be stuck in the matrix still. The matrix is just a reflection on what's going on above. This is spiritual warfare, y'all. Spiritual warfare first. This is why it's very important for y'all to understand that you are dealing with a battle on a 5D, as well as your partner's dealing with a battle. The battle is the return to yourself. Okay, I've been telling you guys this since I started this channel. Okay, they don't block me from Facebook so many times. They don't block me from different other Facebooks when I used it. They don't want me to give you guys this message, and I'm giving it to you. Okay, y'all make sure y'all support the truth, man. Support the truth. So you know what's going on. You feel it. You feel the war, the battle in your mind that make you want to hate. Then you get that overwhelming feeling of love. Then you get that overwhelming feeling of hate again, and then you get that, well, you're going through the dark night. The dark night is the war. It's who's going to control the vessel of your being while you're in the 3D. And this is why I tell you, and I try to speak to you guys and let you know your partner wake up every single day, just like you wake up every single day, but there is something inside of you that's making you doubt your reality. And that is the war. You have to deal with that before you can face the reality that you're in this realm. Okay? That goes for twin flames, that goes for even the karmics, okay? Now what's happening is that everybody's being exposed. You're losing friends, you're losing family, You're losing jobs. You're losing material things because what's happening is your soul is aligning you, okay, to your true purpose. And it's going to make you do it whether you like it or not. And your goal is not to resist the first gut instinct, it's only to resist the second one. The second one is the alter ego, which is the physical needs, wants, and desires. See, your physical tells you that you will die and no longer live, that this is it. That's what your ego tells you, that's what your body tells you, okay? But it is only telling you that because it doesn't have the full consciousness of self, okay? It does not run off of divine, it only runs off of itself, which is because you know your body functions on its own. You sometimes you don't control your breathing, you know, you don't control your heart. The body has its own download that it what you call alter ego. All right, this is very important because your perception determines what your reality will be, but it don't mean that it is. Okay, so you can meet your twin flame, and they may be with a karmic, but you know as well as they know that this person is not the one. They know that you are the one. Okay, and I'm talking to those who have came into union with their other half. Okay, there are some that's on the journey and have not quite met their selves yet, but they can sense it. Okay, you guys are going to come into union whether you like it or not. Karmics are going to be exposed. They're going to come into union. They're going to run into their twin. Okay, if they've been faking the funk this whole time, they're going to run into them. They're going to get that rude awakening, and it's going to be something. Okay, so Spirit said that I seen a vision that there was speeds of light. Okay, and Spirit said that it's the return of the soul. You know, when you astral travel, okay, if you guys ever astral travel, you're like a genie outside your body. See, your body is the bottle, the genie bottle, okay, and once you come out your body, you're still connected. Okay, and you astral travel. That's if you still. That's how you know someone still has a physical form. Okay, when they're in a genie form, if they don't no longer, because you can still, you know, meet your twin, and they don't have. If they're physically present in this realm, they don't they have they if they're not physically present in this realm, they don't have a genie line, a lifeline. You understand what I'm saying? So your genie line is pretty much a lifeline. Okay. Um, so Spirit said, they showed me a vision of speeding light. It's almost like shooting stars coming coming into the realm. All right. Now what's happening is like people are gonna get awakened. They're opening the gates. Okay. The war is being won. Okay, above, so below. The war is being won, and as they defeat the evil, okay, as they defeat toxic energy, that devil frequency that's been over us, the people who's been trapped, which is your partner, has been trapped, it's getting set free. Now, it's not set free by anything other than the power of unity, okay, divine unity. They couldn't do it on their own. We all had to work together in the 5D, from 3D from 3D embodiment. Those who have been awakened have been doing your work. So you may not realize it yet, but you are winning the war. Okay, the return of your partner is coming. All right, so just be patient. Keep meditating, keep going out and relaxing, keep healing your body. Keep doing that because you're fighting the 3D realm, and they're fighting the 5D realm. Okay, in between that is evil. It's the deception, the line of deception. Okay, it was a force field of deception, is what you call the matrix, and the loophole is the awakening of 5D. Okay, so the universe just showed me a vision of stars coming down. So, I try to look up the closest that I can find to the vision that I saw, and that was the closest to it. So I decided to use it as my thumbnail. But you guys, you feel it. It's coming. The wave is coming. It's gonna be a whole bunch of people. They're just gonna. It's gonna be like. Let me see. It's gonna be like. If you ever watch. Some people will call it like body snatchers or something like that, where they just jump into the body. But a lot of this is gonna be like a good frequency though. This is gonna be like a good. This is gonna be the return of self, the awakening. This is what the greater spirit is saying. Is the great awakening is people coming back down into their physical forms, which means you guys, which means okay, they will remember who you are. Okay, and if they haven't met you yet, and you're on this journey and you haven't met your partner, you guys will come into union. You will get aligned because the one thing about spirit is that you only have one mission, and that's to, on this planet, is to come into union so that your frequency of negative and positive can balance out the planet. Okay? It's been too negative. People have been shacking up with too many karmics, and there have been too much toxicity, too, just not enough universal law. Okay? Universal law overstands all law. Man's law, matrix law, universal stands both of those. Hell's law, the devil's law, whatever. This stuff is real, y'all. You can feel it. That's how you know it's real, because you're going through it. So when you deceive yourself because a celebrity say idolize me, when they say idolize and worship me, they're telling you to ignore yourself and ignore your judgment and follow me. You don't want to do that. You want to follow you. Got to get to know you. Okay? You know what you believe the best parts of them. Okay? You know everything about your masculines or your feminines. It's time for you to get to know you. Okay? The return of self is coming. What's happening is the lights are it's like shooting stars back into the body, which means like they're going into. I see some going into the heart, and I see some going into the mind. So whatever levels that they were in, cause see, it's gonna get easier now. Okay, it's gonna get easier to awaken. Um, so whatever levels of shock, like balance your chakras, you guys, because whatever level um is your highest level at that moment is gonna manifest, and it's gonna tune it up. So you're gonna wake up like, oh, I eat meat. Well, I'm not gonna eat meat no more. Or oh, I'm unhealthy. I'm gonna get healthy. Or I see. You start to see things differently. This is almost like opening the third eye. Okay. Um, you're gonna remember. Your partner's gonna remember where they came from. They're gonna remember that they came from a place outside of themselves, but trapped inside of themselves. Okay. They're gonna tell you all the things that's happened. They're gonna say, "I saw everything. I saw everything you did. I know. I was there when you was." It was like they were trapped outside their bodies because the demonic ideology of that frequency was keeping them out of their bodies. Okay, so some of them had tried to come inside of you because you guys are one soul, two separate bodies for a reason. The war is fought. Like if it can't be fought with the masculine and feminine balance, they will tend to manifest inside you. This is where you get the taste, touch, smell of them that they remember. Okay, and these are the ones who actually got past that realm where they can, like where you know who they are and you know what's going on and you've mastered oneness. Okay, so you guys are fighting the battle to return to self. Okay, so this is where some of you guys are overly masculated or overly feminized, and it's a little bit too much. It was only because the vessel of the other being is in limbo, and has been infiltrated, has been corrupted, and is doing all kind of demonic shit. Okay, you know there are like you can't be gullible out here no more. Like you being an empath, you must be a super empath where you must protect yourself out here in a world full of sickos, weirdos, and psychopaths. There are more of those today than because they breed each other, they create each other, you know, and they infiltrate your mind, and because you know something's not right, you got a resistance up, you got a shield up that is irresistible to, you know, that is irresistible. It's like you become prey to that one who doesn't like the word no. Okay, people have to accept when you say no means no. I've had demons around me that when I said no, they got upset. And when I said no to their trickery, no to their manipulation, no to their little toxic ideology, they got upset, you know? So you have to learn how to recognize these demons. They will come in the form of those you love, including your twin flame, okay? And you don't want to chase a demon into the pit of hell. You don't want to do that because then you yourself will become, because they're trying to recruit you. Misery loves company. So they're not going to run towards you. They're going to run away from you and they're going to bring you into their hell. And a lot of y'all been in your partner's hell and you couldn't get out of the shit, but you knew you had to get out of there, okay? And letting go, okay? Letting go of chasing the illusion is chasing the reality, excuse me, not the illusion, but you're chasing the illusion of the reality that you place into your mind, okay? But it's definitely I know it's hard to for some people to know the difference because of wording, okay? But the point of the matter is, it's spiritual warfare, y'all. Somebody say it's spiritual warfare. We're at spiritual warfare. What are you gonna think? What are you gonna think? Oh, the 3D is doing all the work. No, it's not. The 3D is just doing exactly what's happening on above. Division. Okay? If we're talking about peace and love on this planet, then and we're not at peace and love on this planet, that means they're not at peace and love above. Okay? As above, so shall it be below. If below we are having issues, and some of y'all may be in denial because you don't want to believe that your brother, your sister, your mother, your father, your child could be toxic, you too addicted to the illusion of them, you don't want to let certain things go. Let me tell you something. You are a vessel. You are a spirit inhabiting a vessel, which means you are a spiritual being, okay, first, and you came down, you manifested into a physical form, okay? You are not your body. You are inhabiting a body. When you no longer inhabit your body, you will still have a soul. Your soul downloads this information and throws it in the Akasha records, okay, which is the memory bank of, you know. So you, when you manifest again, like when you reincarnate again, you can have your memories, okay? The memories of us have been wiped, and a lot of us are getting back our memories, and we don't want it. We want to be able to party. We want to be able to fuck anybody. We want to be able to get a karmic and heal that internal wound of the void, trying to fill that void. We love this shit because we love our hell. But you want better. So spirits say you got to change. You got to change for better. So a lot of us are waking and just in denial because, or like it's like spirit said, like shy, feel naked, pure, like they said how it was when Adam and Eve was told that they said, who told you you was naked, you know what I'm saying, type stuff. Like when your masculine or your feminine runner starts to embody themselves, they feel alone, they feel naked, they feel exposed, okay? Um, and when they do that, they go tend to run under a rock, okay? They want to run under a rock where you don't see them, You don't hear from them. They ghost you and shit, and they try to run and find somebody else to tell them that they're not, and they're not, that what they're experiencing is not what they're experiencing. So they looking for somebody else to tell them that what your that illusion you're feeling is crazy. You know what I'm saying? Because if you validate the illusion, it would eventually be the reality of someone's thought. Okay, so when they awaken, they need you, because what they're going to awaken to is their true self. Okay, and Spirit said they ain't going to be able to run or hide, because this is a global awakening. Okay, and those who are not awakening, I would step away from them, because most likely they are not real humans. See, the universe said they're going to awaken the true divine people, the true divine people, created by universe. Okay, and this awakening sends out a frequency, y'all. It's a frequency going on here. Don't blame the vessel of anyone. It is a frequency. Okay, learn the difference between your body and your soul, and you would know that these people are nothing other than vessels themselves. So you being mad at whatever's going on, you being mad at your partner, but you don't realize that he is a empty vessel, or he's a soulless vessel. I can't say empty because something inhabited him or her, but they are not themselves, and you know this. So this journey helps you recognize what's really going on in this world. And this is why I said it's not just about coming together, it's about exposing the real from the fake. If you know you are who you are, and you've been shown on a divine level you are who you are, then why are you worried about someone else? You want to know why you're worried about someone else? Because you're still stuck in the 3D, where you still worried about the 3D, when this is a spiritual union. This is a spiritual union. That means you need to fight the battle on a 5D level. Okay? As above, if you are separating yourself physically with the illusion that you're separated, because separation is not real separation, it is just you running from yourself. Okay? But you don't understand this because you don't know how to love yourself. You was not taught how to love you. The whole point of everything is to remember who you are by loving who you are. Okay? And if people are not telling you to love you, they want you to love something else. Okay? If people are telling you not to love yourself and to love them, then that is a problem. Then you are not following a divine entity. You are following a demon who wants your power. Okay, so that means if your masculine is running to a karmic after karmic after karmic, or so on and so forth, that is a demon inside that partner. Okay, that is a demon inside there. You do not want the misery loves company. Demons love company. Demons need your power. Okay, they only sucking off you because you don't have enough power, which means you don't know who you are. Because if you knew who you are, like if you knew better, you'll do better. See, the sayings are out here, but y'all don't register it correctly. Okay? The sayings are out here, but y'all don't register it correctly. All right? Like the whole Adam and Eve. All right? They say Eve bit the apple, but they blamed it and said females, you know, put a curse on us by eating the apple. No, whoever choose to fall for temptation is the person who bit the apple of temptation. Okay? Whoever, that could be your masculine, bit the apple of temptation. That could be your feminist, bit the apple of temptation. That could be you who bit the apple of temptation. Shit, hell, I bit the apple of temptation too. That's how I know. I know how real it is. And this is why I say, this is why Spirit used me to help you guys see, because I went through it. Okay? You don't have to go through it to know that it exists. But since you got a low vibration, you know, you have to learn the hard way, since your gut instinct didn't tell. Like when you meet someone, right? When you first meet someone, You can sense if they got good vibes or negative vibes, right? But you ignore the fact that you have a intelligence that great that you can be a living lie detector, and your soul literally said that is not a good friend for you. But you will never find out that this person was not a good friend to you until a couple of years later or a couple of months later, after they done talk shit about you behind your back, backstabbed you and all this other shit. Okay, then you, when somebody bring it to the light, then you like, and see, mind you, they're bringing this to the light. But you were, where were you for them to bring it to the light? You were in the darkest state of your mind. You were putting up with the 3D. So a lot of y'all gonna get that rude awakening, is what Spirit said. Spirit said that rude awakening. That rude awakening is going to be like it's going to be a smack in the face. Your soul, judgment is coming. Judgment. You don't have to be dead to be judged. Judgment day is coming. The great awakening is judgment day. And that is your soul coming back saying, hey, I done told you, don't be with that, don't go there, don't do this and don't do that, and you're gonna feel it. So if you have not realized, or what they will call repent to your sins, if you have not yet repented to your sins that you committed, fucking doing all this crazy shit, hella drinking, partying and shit, and ignoring every sign your spirit had gave you, you're gonna pay the price. It's gonna be some mirroring going on. Okay? So the universe is bringing a program down that it exposes all wickedness that wicked can't hide. And they're going to be in a divine frequency, a wave that some of y'all already had got, including myself, to stay out of the way of God's raft, of universal raft. Okay, the raft is coming. What's going to happen? It's going to be a message from the universe, a wave from the universe that's going to, like I said, it's going to expose the good and the evil. And what's going to happen is pretty much those who have been in a lower state of mind is going to be confronted with the real reality that they have not been living in a long time. And they're not going to be able to deal with it. So the ones who have been psychopaths and sociopaths and narcissists and weirdos and shit and wicked people are going to be exposed for their shit. Okay, and this is just real shit, y'all. This is just real shit. And if they cannot handle the raw truth, they're not going to make it. So you've been prepared to be strong because you have some sins that you're going to be confronted with too. And when your divine frequency come back 100%, which is your memory, you're going to get your memory back. You're going to have to be your own judge. You're going to have to judge yourself. Like, you know what? I was wrong for doing that. Yeah, I was. I was wrong for following this person. Yeah, I did. I was wrong for loving them more than I love myself. Yeah. See, this is what you're going to have to do. But people that's going to live in denial is going to live with that repeatedly, until you admit to your sin. There ain't going to be no more, ain't going to be, I told y'all free will is not free. There ain't going to be no more of that. If you thought it was then, you're going to find out now that free will was never free. That's what this journey do. This journey show you and exposes you, and you have to be ready for that judgment to happen. Why are you so angry? I don't know. I'm jealous. Fix your jealousy. Why do you hate this person? Because I'm envious. Well, fix your envious behavior. Tune up your chakras and fix your mind, because this awakening is happening, and it's happening now. Okay? A lot of people are arguing, a lot of people are fighting, a lot of family and friends are separating. Shit, Thanksgiving and these holidays are never going to be the same again. Because the people you thought was your loved ones and your family and your friends, you going to realize was your enemy the whole time. And why you can't be successful in your life, including your twin. So this is what the awakening is going to be, the shift of this realm. The matrix is being changed. It's not about anything other than the matrix is shifting, and it is here. And you must be ready. You must be ready to let go of Instagram. You must be ready to let go of Facebook. You must be ready to let go of YouTube. You must be ready to let go of your tarot readers. You must be ready because there ain't that many tarot readers out here talking this real shit anyway. All this shit, y'all gonna be exposed. Your addictions are gonna be exposed. If you smoke too much, you're gonna be exposed. If you fuck too much, you're gonna be exposed. If you have not handled your responsibilities, you're gonna be exposed because that shit gonna play in your mind every single day, all day, until you repent to your sins. The real God has been diluted and played against. But when the real God returns, which is your true self, your soul, man, it's only going to be one message going to be given out broadcast, and this is going to be an eternal message given to every human, every God's creation, including animals. All right, all divine species are going to get this message, and it is those who cannot get this message from the divine that's going to be pissed off. So they create something called the matrix to dilute your mind from receiving the real message. But it's going to happen. Because the universe, God always wins. Your soul always wins. It never dies. It's eternal. You understand me? So they're going to have to tune up and shift the frequency so that way you, the vessel, can remember who you are. And that is going to be the awakening, okay, of the dark night of the soul. It is the great awakening. It is going to be, and this is the great awakening, meaning a lot of divine beings are going to get their bodies back. They're going to be able to get control. And when they wake up, like the Spirit just showed me a vision of people waking up, okay? You're going to pass out for a minute. You're going to pass out for a minute, but you're going to be reborn. It's going to be a whole new world. You're going to see shit differently. Shit, you may not even, you're going to see like 70 rainbows in the sky instead of 2 or 1. You know what I'm saying? The birds are just going to be beautiful. The trees and everything is just going to revert back to like peace. They're fixing up the planet. You may not see it right away, but some of y'all are still sleep sheep or some of y'all still listening to your friends and shit. Y'all got to step away from this. This is a journey to oneness, a journey to God, a journey to your soul. And if they haven't did this on their own and they try to fill that void dealing with karmics, oh, they're going to be exposed too. Everything's being reversed. Everything's going to be reversed. Slowly but surely. I seen it with my own eyes. I seen my masculine's karmic lose her children, man. That shit is crazy. And I don't mean like through death, but she lose custody of her kids for a while. You know, shit like that. I see stuff like this. Like my family, you know, exposing themselves. I see that parasite inside my family too. I see the battle between my masculine and his dark night of the soul. I see him. I see his battles. It's ugly, but it's real. And you can't help your masculine fight his or her battle, or your masculine, whether it's a female or masculine runner. You can't help them fight that battle now. Their ignorance needs to turn into, something that's their ignorance is blissful to them. But it needs to be true, real blissfulness, like that rude awakening, because they took the wrong route. So now they're gonna get that smack in the face. Spirit said, a smack in the face. Like I said, it's gonna be like oh man, it's gonna be like Spirit said. What is that? What is that, Spirit? Um, what is that when they rain in a bunch of shooting stars or something like that? That's what I saw. Spirit said it's gonna be stars in the sky, and it's gonna be like shooting stars coming down into the 3D, but it's not gonna be like this is gonna be shooting stars coming into the 3D realm, and it's gonna be the return of souls. Okay, they've been trapped for too long. You guys been trapped for too long. We've been trapped for too long, and I'm gonna include myself. You know, you can feel the awakening. Accept the awakening. It's a beautiful thing. It's a beautiful thing. So yes, your partner is gonna wake up. When they wake up, I said this months ago. When they wake up, they're gonna remember who they are. At first, it's gonna be like at first Spirit said it's going to be like a rebirth. It's going to be like you could be like a 30, 40, 50, 60, 70, 80, and you damn near could be on your deathbed almost out. You're going to wake up and you're going to realize you fucked up. Or you're going to realize you did the right thing. So that, it's good, and it's going to be good exposure as well as bad exposure. But it's going to wake you up, okay? And like, yeah, I'm like super serious about even waking up on your deathbed, you know? People gonna wake up and they're gonna realize they fucked up, and it's gonna be too late for them, but it won't be too late for you if you could just fix yourself once that awakening happens. Okay. Um, but the people from on the other side, as far as like the Astro family out there, they're gonna be so happy because it's just been so many of y'all trapped into they're like trapped in between realms, and they felt so bad for us. You know what I'm saying? And a lot of us been some of us have been missioned here to come help. Okay, you stuck in between realms. You stuck in between realms. It was a double frequency. Double frequency has a realm too, you guys. It's a low realm. It's a low. It's beneath. It's beneath you. Okay. um so Spirit said, enough is enough. Like Spirit said that they said that so many of y'all was trapped that it was pretty pathetic that it even got that far. So they try to find a better way because they advanced too over the centuries and centuries and centuries too of how to clean out the wicked. See, they no longer have to send a tsunami wave like Noah or type stuff, or they no longer have to uh, do stuff like that to clear out wicked. They advanced as well, and they know how to do it. They know how to do it without killing a bunch of people. Okay, um, they know how to shed evil without having to, clear out the good too, because they need the good here. And this is why I said you got to be ready for that message. See, the message is going to save you. All right. Um, you will feel the need to go into nature. You will feel the need to go to a specific area. It's going to shield you. Okay? It's going to shield you from, it's going to protect you from God's wrath or the universal wrath, um, the reset. All right? Because they still need beings on this planet. Do you understand what I'm saying? You, the chosen ones, which is the awakened ones, which is the one who received their message, is going to be moved out the way because there's still the realm has to still go on. The program is going to be changed. Those who serve the wicked will be messaged by the wicked, but they won't be shielded. It's a specific energetic code that will be sent out, a divine frequency that will be sent out to separate the two. And yes, there's going to be division, okay? But it's only going to be for your safety. It's for your safety while you ain't speaking to your friends or your family, and maybe some of your children are wicked. Who knows? It is. You will see when the universe do what they do. Okay, but you need to get that message. You need to get that message. If that message say you need to move down south, you need to move your ass down south. If the wave says you need to move your ass out west, then you need to move your ass out west. It's no different from um it's no different from animals when they know it's about to be a storm in that area. So what they do is they move. Okay? It's just as simple. You a species, you are controlled by a divine being. You will get your message from your divine being that it is not going to be safe here in the next 2-3 weeks. So what you need to do is you need to head out west, or you need to head out north, or you need to head out south, or you need to head out east. You know what I'm saying? So you got to be tuned in to get these messages, man and female. Okay? You got to get this. It's real. It's happening. Okay? Um, so yeah, Spirit wanted me to let y'all know that there is definitely going to be an awakening that's going to happen. Do not worry about, don't look back, man. Just don't look back. Don't even look back for your partner. Because if they didn't catch that message, guess what? They chose to stay asleep. Okay? Um, but yeah, get this message, y'all. Be strong. We are at war. It is a spiritual warfare. Okay, this is not one of those wars that they put in history books. This is the war over intelligence. Okay, the minds of you and the connection you have with your divine God, which is your soul and universe. We cannot allow nothing to keep us from our souls, man. We are infinite beings experiencing a human life, and we should be able, and it's only fair to experience life in the manner that our souls say. Okay? Your soul will feed you. Your soul will protect you. Your soul will make sure you are good because your soul knows what you need as a vessel to keep you running. It is not going to hurt or harm itself. And if you are hurt and harmed, it is not your soul that's guiding you, it is something else. This shield, this dome-like shield, it's been placed, it's a frequency, it's a electronic frequency. That shit ain't even nothing compared to the universe frequency. See, the universe's frequency is soft to the touch. It's not like a lightning bolt that you see out the sky. See, that's what that's what the devilish frequency looks like. That's what the devilish frequency seems like, with fear. You don't want to get hit by a lightning bolt, okay? Because it will kill you. It will hurt you. Well, the universal's lightning bolt is with love, is with peace, you know? When it hits you, it don't hit you hard. It just hits you softly and you wake up. You know what I'm saying? That's divine. When it hits your heart and you got this overwhelming feeling of love, that is divine's lightning bolt. That is divine's frequency. The frequency of the devil bring you pain. It hurts. It's like a stab in the back, or it's like you got hit in the head. It attacks you, okay? Because you are trapped amongst others like yourself, including souls that no longer have a body, okay? Trapped souls, miserable ones, miserable soul people, you know? So, this journey was to wake you up. Love you first. Remember you. You're going to remember. You're going to remember. We all going to remember. And even if you try to deny it, it's still going to get you. You know that feeling that y'all had where you couldn't get your masculine out your head and you couldn't get rid of it? Y'all know that feeling? That's what it is. Y'all know y'all still to this day trying to get that shit out, get it out your head, right? It's going to play on people's minds over and over and over. What you did wrong. Why'd you do it? What you had. What you lost. What you could have. Judgment. That's judgment without physical death. And it's going to drive them so much insane. It just like it drove y'all insane to awaken, or it's going to drive them insane to awaken too. And only a few can handle that frequency. If you made it out and you found that peace, you know how to survive the wave. So when it come again, because you will be judged too, when it comes again, you know how to handle it. And the people who have not chose to handle it, oh, that wave is going to hit them hard. They ain't going to know how to handle it. They rejected the first few ones because, like I said, the universe will hit you softly. Okay? It's going to hit you softly. But that last one, that last wave is going to be stronger. It's going to be more powerful. So when the universe say wake up now, it's for a reason. It's so they can save you from that fifth or sixth frequency wave. That shit's more powerful. That wave is more powerful, you know? Because the universe is sending ripples through the sky of light. And as far, and it's going to grab you. It's going to grab you. And if you so deep into that abyss of your mind, that double frequency of your mind where you reject all good, oh, it's going to hit those too who rejected all good. It's still going to hit you. It's just going to hit you harder. You understand what you know how a wave is. It start off like if you're going like, um, well, how universal rap is like the opposite. You know what I'm saying? It's going to start off real soft. And if you just hit that, if you hit that memory frequency of love, you hold that and you remember that. But if you reject the love that the universe say and you miss out on that opportunity, you have to wait for the next wave to come. But the next wave is not going to be easy. It's going to be harder. It's going to get harder the more you reject truth. The universe is going to start aligning you up to it. Oh, you said you don't know this twin flame? Okay, well, we going to line you up. You going to run into them at the restaurant, the parks. I done did that shit didn't happen to me. You going to run into them at the restaurant, the park. They going to be on dates and you ain't going to even care. You still going to run into each other. They can be with their children. You still going to run into them. You could be at a club. You still going, because the universe is just going to align. They could be, like mine was way out in California. I ain't speak to them or nothing. And they in my head, there was a voice that said, this is where I'm at. The soul gonna speak and gonna guide you, because regardless, if you're on this planet, they're on this planet, you guys are destined to come together. There was nothing, not even if you do or don't have a physical form, you're still destined to come together. Because even when they don't comply on a physical level, your soul still come. It's gonna be like I'm in a relationship with a ghost. I know they exist, but they're not here physically. You understand me? Y'all know that feeling. If you've been on this journey for real, real, and I ain't talking about those delusional ass demonic ones. I'm talking about not the demonic ones who want to make an excuse on why they still want to deal with somebody toxic. I'm talking about the real one. This is what makes you different from those who actually are obsessed over this journey. Real twin flames don't want to do this shit. You know what I'm saying? They don't want to. Those, man, listen, we don't be wanting to do this shit. We don't want to do it because it's too hard sometimes. It's too annoying sometimes. You know? It get like that. But then once you learn to accept that this is the reality, you start to submit to your universe, life gets better. When they send you a telepathic message from your partner, now you accept it with love. You won't be like, oh, whatever, you think you love me, but I'm about to text your phone and watch you how you act on the physical. You know what I'm saying? Because you're not worried. You're disconnecting yourself from the physical world. And now you're doing your spiritual work. Now you're meditating. Now you know the love that you're getting is not from the physical, it's from the divine. Now you know this. Now you're accepting the truth for what it is. It's divine love. Unconditional love is the fact that they don't have a body. Love me, it's no different from um, just no judgment. Unconditional love is the fact that nothing's perfect. He or she don't no longer have control of their vessel. I understand this, overstand this, okay, because I understand that the masculine is not present. So I can't blame them for being in limbo and or in autopilot, because something else, which is what you would call a demon, has control of his vessel. But you would know these things if you study the behavior. You got to damn near become a psychiatrist. You got to become some type of shrink. You got to be that without a fucking certificate. Piece of paper ain't gonna prove you the best. You got to have that gift. You got to have this gift. And if y'all feel what's going on right now, you're feeling the war. That is the war. It's not your masculine's fault. This war is your own internal judgment. You must submit to your true self. You are not what you see in the mirror. And the moment you realize you are not what you see in the mirror, you tend to come to peace with the fact that everybody else clearly isn't either. Because you're not only figuring out yourself, you're learning. And therefore, you'll learn others. By learning yourself, because you create your own reality, by learning yourself, you will learn now who is your friends and who isn't, who got your back and who don't. Because you will now see. The veil will be lifted. And it'll be easy to just breeze through life now. Oh, nah, I'm good. Somebody say, hey, you want to hang out? Nah, I'm all right. I'm good by myself. I love being alone. You got to go from, oh my God, I don't like being alone and calling people all day and all social media all day to taking a fucking break. If you can't take a break from social media, then you are addicted to the illusion. You understand what I'm saying? Sometimes you got to discipline your own self. You can't discipline your masculine. Let me discipline my masculine because see with that comic, he a hoe. Let me discipline the feminine because she out there doing this and doing that. You can't control nobody but you. And the moment you reflect you to you, your life will get better. You got to look at the world, look at the world in a different way once you awaken it. When you awaken, you start to see the pros and the cons of all things. You'll start to see the flaws. You'll start to see who your real enemies are and who weren't. Shit, who you think is your enemy probably wasn't. You mad at that karmic, okay? She probably ain't your enemy. You just programmed to think that's your enemy because that's what you believe, okay? But your enemy is yourself. Yourself. Self-love is going to heal you. How do you love yourself? Take time to you. Everything you would do for your masculine if he was with you, not all that sexual shit. Get sex out your mind because technically we were all supposed to be virgins. We was not supposed to have sex with anybody until we have met the one. And if we did according to what the universe deemed us to do, we wouldn't be in this position. We will all be with the person we were designed to be with because our blueprint aligned to them. You can't keep fucking soul family and calling them soulmates. Okay? You got some that are missioned here as family. Okay? And it ain't gotta be your blood. To the universe, that's not family. Universal family is any and everybody that universe guides you to or are part of your blueprint, your help and assistance. Y'all falling in love or y'all falling into lust, you're falling into lust with certain beings who were only here to remind you to get back on your path. And it took a little tough love for you to do so because you forgot your way. So you don't know the difference. You don't know the difference between a twin flame, a karmic, a soulmate, or whatever the fuck they got going on out here in the world. Whatever name they call it. I'm telling you, if you just took yourself from the physical illusion, you will no longer see words. You will only feel frequency. Okay? You're learning how to reset yourself naturally. Because when that big wave come of truth, that smack in the face, that raw truth come, you ain't going, if you can't handle this little itty bitty shit that the universe gave you, how you going to handle that rude awakening? Okay? That rude awakening is going to hit you hard telepathically. You're going to see all kinds of future, present, and past. You're going to see everything because your third eye going to be open as it should have been. Alright, so it's saying that it's... Hold on a second. Yeah, so y'all, I'm sorry about that. The temperature of my phone overheated. And, but yeah, so I'm not gonna go any further. Y'all make sure y'all hit that like button. Make sure y'all subscribe, okay? subscribe for more videos, because the spirit sent a message to me. I'm gonna have to shoot that out to y'all. If you do want to book a personal reading with me, my information is in the description or be posted in the chat. Email me at essencegodly, okay, at gmail.com. All right, peace, love, and light. Y'all stay strong. All right, you have to. If you don't, you're gonna be hit with that rude awakening, and you don't need that. Like, I'm a frequency. I'm definitely a download of the rude awakening. Um, because on a 3D aspect, because I be spitting this shit to y'all raw. You know what I'm saying? And this ain't edited. Okay, straight live. So it is what it is, y'all. Like, you just gotta wake up now, because playtime is over. You know, um, it's the world has to change. It has to. And what's happening right now, it's changing, and we just happen to be alive to see it. All right. So while you're going through, and I just seen 5555. Um, we're just alive to witness the shift of the matrix. Okay. We're witnessing the war. We're experiencing it. We're in what they call the crossfire. Okay. You have to be strong. The war is the return of the natural realm, natural order, universal order. the the war is the return of universal law. Okay, universal law, the you know the true order of divine masculines and feminines out there. Okay. Oh my God, it's gonna be so much exposure going on. Spirit just sent me. Spirit said, "Goodness, I don't want to say it. I don't want to say it." Spirit, damn. But Spirit got jokes too. Okay, so yeah, well, I'm gonna hold that. I'm gonna hold that. Damn, that was a powerful one right there. But Spirit said, some of y'all twin flame coaches out there, some of y'all twin flame coaches, they ain't real. Okay, that's the way. That's what they said. They showed me the vision. They showed me a vision of the two people. That's crazy. Well, at least I know. Shit, y'all gonna have to vibe to that frequency. I'm gonna say the universe send them the message. Send it to them so that they can see too. Um, I don't know their names anyway, but I know for sure they not twin flames for sure. I now know validation from spirit for sure. But anyway, twin flames is just another word, but their connection is not real. So it's gonna be a lot of shit going on, y'all. Y'all better be ready. I'm ready. I am so ready. I can't wait, because the new world I seen what the new world has to offer. Once you come into full enlightenment, oh my God, of oneness. See, you got the past, when it comes to, like, you got the passcode or password or something like that. Spirit said the past, you get a pass to see. Yeah, Spirit said you get a pass to actually have a taste of what the original world should be like and could have been like at this day and time. Okay? Um, it's beautiful. It's beautiful. You understand me? Um, Let me see a spirit. They sent me a quick vision, but I don't know if they want me to say it. That's probably why they sent me a quick vision. It was quick. A flash. Let me see. No. Okay, because they said to each his own. To each his own vision of what their reality could have been like. You understand? Because if I explain to you what the vision that they reminded me of mine, it's not going to be the same as y'all's. But your heaven is within your highest self, your highest mind. Um, See, some of y'all, they said some of y'all heaven is not on this planet. Some of y'all heaven is not here. Like, yeah, they said some of y'all heaven is not here. But anyway, so all right, I'm gonna leave that where it's at. Peace, love, and light to everybody. If you want to support the page, I do have a PayPal and Cash App. I do not post my Snapchat. I kind of knew they was going bullshit with Snapchats and stuff like that. But I do have PayPal and Cash App, so if you do want to send a donation, it's definitely welcome. That information is in the description as well. Stay tuned for more. I got a ringing in my ear. Stay tuned for more videos, wherever spirit jump, and say peace, love, and light.